hi to the YouTube people.
Hi, YouTube people.
Stopping to get gas and then headed out that way to Topaz Mountain. All right, good morning. Look at that lovely sunrise. We're out here at our first location. We're at Agate Hill. There's my brother, sister-in-law. We're at Agate Hill right here. And then just across the way is Topaz Mountain, where we're gonna go look for some red beryl and topaz today. But first, we wanna just stop here at Agate Hill. We're supposed to be able to just walk along, look through all the basalt here, and find all sorts of colorful little agates. And we already pulled over on the side of the road and I found one big one that I had to pick up, which we'll have to take a look at later. But I'm gonna go put my boots on and just get out there and start digging. See y'all in just a moment. All right, hiked a little bit up Agate Hill here, or so we think, and finding some interesting
Right, sitting there next to us.
pieces.
Just sitting on the ground. We didn't even realize that was there.
Yeah. Kind of like, reminds me of septarian nodules. Where's the other one I just set down? This one. Funky and interesting. All right, we'll poke around here for just a little bit longer and then I want to get to topaz. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. Keep the camera rolling, I think. No, look. Ooh,
Oh yeah.
that's solid
cute.
agate.
Okay.
Oh, look at that color.
Look at this. Look at next take an inch to the left.
Oh, yeah. Jaspery. Hunk of jasper agate goodness. Wow.
That's a keeper.
This one's real nice. This is gonna cut up nice. We'll go cut this at Jean's tomorrow. Be sure to cut this one up. One of the first agate finds. That's gonna have some like purple in there. I can see it. Oh, cool. All right, let's lug that to the car, I guess. Got a couple more.
This too?
Yeah, why not?
You think? I don't know.
Jasper.
We can crack it.
Break it. Yeah, it's already cracked. Shooting off like bullets. There we go.
Maybe not. But this hole is close. So you're like looking for specific color or what?
Yeah, look here. See, look. Oh, there's a nice one just poking out of the ground here. Look. Oh, need the sunlight. Nice little agate.
Okay. You're looking for more of just the clear only.
Actual chalcedony. Yeah, I mean, I prefer clear stuff, more gemmy grade stuff, but you know, any agate is nice.
Covered in that.
Yeah, I'm seeing little bits and pieces here and there too. Yeah. I used to have some of these little ones as pets.
You will glow very brightly into the black light. Oh, Chris,
Yeah.
was this you? Did you just walk past this? Is that one?
So, this big boulder right here. Here's my rock hammer for scale. Big boulder. Look at this zebra pattern. What is this?
Oh my god.
It's like the zebra marble, but it's...
We need to take a chunk of that.
What?
Look at these. We might have some good stuff in here.
Oh yeah, that's some really... Whoa, look, it's like a sun. Look at that. It's like a sun over a beach. Do you see that? Sunset Beach.
I do.
Holy
We
cow,
should
that's a
slice it.
picture stone.
Let's slice it.
Agate Hill picture stone. Wow, and then that zebra marble, like zebra looking stuff. Zebra basalt? Yeah, so that's what I keep finding the agate in. Like, there's a little bit of chalcedony in there. Nothing much on that one, but yeah, some of the chunks.
This whole rock's volcanic, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's basalt.
Should we roll it down the hill and break it up? We could.
Oh, just found another gorgeous one. Got a whole pile started now. This one's got a lot going on in there. Nice. Oh, what's this one? Oh, there's two really nice ones. Okay. That one. Oh, that's gorgeous. this one. Oh, it's a little druzy. Oh, it's a cool druzy one. Should be a little more careful. There could be snakes in here. We saw one scorpion already. Is that agate? Oh, it is. There's agate running through the seams of this. Look at this rock. It's crazy volcanic rock. It looks so wild. Oh, and it's more of that zebra stuff underneath. It's like septarian meets zebra. Oh, we're gonna take some pieces of that home for sure. Oh, there's a nice agate. All right, I'm out of hands. I gotta put the phone down and pick those up. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so I just set my little pile down here that I just showed you because look at this one. Oh man, where's the water? Here. Oh, you got a little spray bottle. Awesome, thank you. Oh, wow. Oh, that one's a keeper. Big winner. Rick called it. He went back down to the truck.
Yeah.
He said I'd find the best one while he was down there. I don't know if it is the best one actually, but oh, is the whole thing agate?
It's unique.
Ooh,
For sure.
wow. Whoa, that is gorgeous. Like little tube structures in there. Oh, that is such a cool one. All right. Wow. Let me add those to my pile. Check back in when we find another one. We don't have much.
You want me to
film.
hold it,
Oh no,
or-
I was saying let's
Okay.
let's show yours to the camera.
Oh.
Yeah, those
this
ones you
one?
just found. Yeah, those are.
Where's our pile?
That is a huge one right below us. Wow, those are some nice ones. This one's got great color. And then Shannon just found this one. Look at the druzy. Weathered out and calcified druzy. Big old boulder of it.
I told you as soon as I leave, you find it.
My pile
Yeah, cut that off.
is kind of big. I've got rocks in my pocket, but I've also got a lot of rocks in my hands. We just found so much really nice agate. So many colors. There's some purpley stuff, some red. Hold on. Yeah, this is just all chunks of solid agate. Some of it's this almost septarian type stuff, which is really cool. Keep that one. Where's that really awesome one I just had? This one. Look at the colors. My hands were too full to pull the phone out and record, but look at that. Oh man.
Oh, Chris, these ones in my bag are yours.
Whew, there's a lot here. A lot. I can't even keep it all. Too much. All right. Gotta pick some out. Head back down to the car, get some food, and get over to Topaz Mountain. Oh yeah, I gotta show people a little peek, even though they're not gonna see the video till later, so it doesn't actually matter for them, but
Yep.
I'm excited to show it. That is some green.
We'll stick them in the cupboard, Chris. In here.
Hey, from the future. So we had to pick out about only 20 to 25 pounds each to follow the BLM rules. So we brought a bunch back down to the car and brought out a fold-out table. I didn't really take clips of all that, but we spent like 20 minutes sorting through all the rocks that we had found and left a pile there for people to find. You know, other people that come around and don't want to hike up the hill, they'll have a little pile there that we left for them. And we only took some of the best ones. I think between all of us, we might have taken maybe 50 pounds between the three of us. We didn't end up weighing all of it when we got home, but at the end of this video, we'll take another little look at those agates as well as some of the topaz, and then there'll probably be a whole separate video just inspecting them all really close.
All right, we came to the pay to dig spot. We came to Topaz Mountain Adventure. Yeah, we came to the pay to dig area. We're gonna go up in just a minute, just finish paying. Gonna go grab some tools and woo, get up there. All right, we literally just got here, just started. So my first find here, first rock I picked up, it had little vugs in it, gave it a little smack. And lo and behold, there's a nice topaz right there.
that is.
That is a
Okay,
colorful one.
incoming.
Oh yeah.
There's a topaz in that pocket.
Whoa.
Awesome.
Oh, and on the backside here is a
Look at this one right here. Look at that topaz. That is a nice one. That's gorgeous. Well, no, so break those open because those crystals that you're seeing that are clear are the topaz that are sun bleached.
Oops, sorry.
When they're exposed to UV, they bleach white and clear. So you want to break any of those open with crystal pockets and look for the unbleached ones. That's why he's saying they found a way to irradiate and treat them, but this one's got some crystals in it.
So it's full of pockets but nothing in it.
Alright, I gotta put the camera down and just dig for a while, and then we'll bring you all in after we dig for an hour or two. Show you what we get. Alright, got my brother digging up there, and his wife there. And I just got a nice little tiny little topaz cluster there. I guess it's not quite a cluster, but a couple little crystals there. And a couple more in there. Once I find something, I'm just gonna throw it in the bucket. Although I'm gonna break that down a little smaller. But all of those have some topaz in them. We'll check them out later. Gonna throw them in the bucket. We'll check them out at home and just spend more time looking for topaz today, not actually freeing it from the rock. It was a good tip that she gave. It was, you're here to find topaz, not free it from the rock. Finding a lot of the blasting caps though, because that's the blasting zone. We'll take all those out with us. Reduce the trash. That one's got some little topaz right there, bleached out. Give that one a tap and see if there's more in there. All right, I'm gonna break this one up.
It was so windy I had to voice over this part, but I found these two really nice crystals just sifting through the dirt on the ground, and this is just below the blast area here. And so those two white poles that you can see right there, that's the line we can't go past, but everything below that we can dig through. So they said just look through the loose stuff and you might find a bunch of loosies, which I did.
All right, we're finding a bunch here. Here's my little baggie just full of some good ones. And here's a nice little one I just found. Look at that. That one is gorgeous. It's sun bleached. But it is super pretty. Wow. Nice little topaz. Okay. I'll keep collecting here. Get my baggie in my pocket and keep it out of the sunlight. Got some nice color ones here. Going up along the wall edge here, below the blast zone, right along the wall edge, he said you just find tons of loose ones, and well, we definitely are. So, the people who work here just brought us, look at this huge cluster. She found it up the hill and just brought it and said we can have it. I just found two nice clusters up there. It looks like he's got a good one. He's holding it high. Oh wow, I can see the sparkle in it. I can see the crystal in it.
I found my piece. You can go home now?
Okay, I'm backing up.
This may or may not be the one my brother found as he broke a bunch out of the rock, but it's a really nice one either way. Gorgeous.
All right, so I'm working on my fourth baggie full of crystals. And I just found this spot in the hard rock, right up on the edge. Can't go past these. And this guy is like right below. There's a little vein full of topaz. I just popped one out right there and put it in my baggie, but look, there's some more. So I'm gonna break some out of here. And I'll be right back. Let me open it up, see if we got a pocket in there or anything. And then I'll show you what I find. There's the one I just broke out, and right on top there. All right, so I just broke a big piece out of there. There's still some more little crystals in there, but let me show you. Not only is this a nice little cluster, it's actually got a double terminated one with a twin on it. Look at that. That is 2 points on one crystal. Look at that topaz. Wow, okay, we're gonna get this one put away and out of the sun. And yep, there's some more little pieces in there. Look at that, right in the center. There's definitely still more in there. We're gonna try and free it out. Wow, so cool. Okay, so we've got this nice cluster of them here I'm gonna work on. Oh. Well, got him out in almost one chunk of the cluster. A whole bunch of little ones still in there. I just found a beautiful, beautiful piece of topaz, actually 3, in this floor spar. And there's actually uranium in here. It glows green in the black light. Super nice piece. These little guys are quite used to people, aren't they?
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, they're quite friendly. Oh, he wants to take that spoon. That's what he wants to
He
do.
really does.
Here, take the whole thing. Just take the peanut butter.
What else have you got? What else have you got?
Peanuts?
I want the peanuts. The other stuff's really gooey and sticks.
Really gooey and it makes my mouth feel funny.
And what's his name?
Haven't figured out a name for him. Tom.
Tom the Tarantula?
No, let's call him that. Hey, you're the highest executive.
Tom the Tarantula. Okay. Yep. There you go.
Thanks for being a poser.
All right, we do not want to run over Tom.
No.
So
Oh,
He's right.
do we have some way we can capture Tom and move him to like
Shovel.
being like a shovel, like this?
shovel.
Pick him
Yeah,
up?
Yeah,
just
like that one there.
like that
right
one.
there.
You just pick him up like this.
We don't need
You be my guess.
I don't know. Really.
By the way, this is a second tarantula. We saw a few throughout the day.
Is a big boy. He's a big one. Having a blast, just looking around. Flipping rocks. Oh, there's one. It gets just far too windy for the next few minutes, so let's listen to some music.
Oh yeah, that's a nice find right there. So it's still pretty windy, so I do tend to mute a few of these clips such as this one here, but look at that nice clear crystal. That one might have been sun bleached, but it's gorgeous.
In that rock too.
Oh my gosh, yes.
There's probably more in there.
Yeah, that's a good one. Take that whole rock.
Some of these we'll just bring back. We'll just keep it. We'll make the pile bigger. I don't care.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
That's a beautiful little cluster.
That
Great
is so
color.
cool.
Very nice.
And I had no reason. Look at this. I had no business splitting this rock open except the layers.
Yep.
I saw those layers and said, "Oh, that'll crack." That's so
That's
cool.
a good one.
Now what about these
Very
little
nice.
pieces? Whoops. These little pieces are all floating away.
Yeah, not
Nothing
much in
left.
them. Yeah, a little bleached. One of them. Very nice.
That might be the best thing I've found today.
That's a good little cluster. That is really cool. There's some Bigsbyite. Look at the little cubes of it. Look at that. That's super cool. Oh, love it. Show you their gift shop here. They've got lots of goodies available. So if you're here and you want some other nice Utah rocks or just goodies from all around the world, look at that. They've got Morocco, aragonite, all sorts of things. Lots of goodies. So if you don't get enough topaz while you're digging, come check out the gift shop on your way out and pick up some nice little goodies. All right, so this is their very nice private collection piece. Look at the fluorite in
Actually,
there.
it's for sale.
Oh, okay, not private collection, for sale. 1,500 you said?
1,000.
1,000. Well, I think 1,500 sounds fair. That is pretty amazing. And so it is a fluorite opal mix?
Yeah, the fluorspar.
Fluorspar, that's what you said it was.
Yeah, it's the rough compound.
Similar to Tiffany and Flopal and
Yeah,
it's all
same stuff that gets in it. Same stuff that gets into the quartz and turns it to amethyst.
awesome, man. That is great. Everyone's gonna love this. I know it.
Okay, so I couldn't even wait to get home to look at these, so forgive the bad lighting in a couple of these clips, but we're riding in the car home and I was so excited. These were all the best ones that I found right here. Some of the best individual pieces that I picked up off the ground and best little crystals. Most of these have already been put into little display cases, but let's go ahead, get home, and look at some of them in the displays and some of the matrix I've been breaking up for the last couple weeks and all that stuff, because this dig was already a month ago, and I'm sorry it took me a while to get this video out. I also do want to say thank you to Topaz Mountain Adventures, as they were very generous to us. They enhanced our dig a lot by just bringing us extra crystals that we wouldn't have even found. They all around are just really great people.
Let's pull out a couple.
Yeah. Well, that's some of the agate from Agate
Yeah.
Hill. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a really good one.
Uh-huh. Ooh, nice. Look at those oranges. It's washed out on camera.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really hard to get.
Got lots of greens in there. What about the fluoro opal?
Yeah, what about the Bigsby 8 one?
Nope.
Yes.
You got some real... Oh, where's your uranium?
I put the... Yeah, I put that one in the... That's nuts. That color.
What are you... Yeah, look at the starburst. You think there's more underneath? I want to cut this in half.
Yeah, I think that's the fluorite in the rock, possibly. And then calcite in the topaz there.
That backside is
But
really
that's-
cool. It looks like
that
laser
color.
tag arena.
Yeah, that is some crazy color. Because it reminds me of like the rubies, the
Uh-huh.
red.
Oh, yeah,
Ugh,
yeah, but more pink.
that is
It's much
nuts.
pinker.
This was already going to be such a long video, I just said, why not? Let's add in some cleaning. So let's take a look at one of these agates that was a little muddy, and I could see a bit of color shining through, like right here, muddy, but let's give it a little bit of a wash, and lo and behold, look at all that color that pops through. There's little plumes, there's dendrites, there's moss, there's banding. This little agate has it all going on. I'm so happy that we made this stop before we went to Topaz Mountain. It was well worth going to both places, even if we did get to miss the blasting at Topaz. It would have been cool to see that happen, but well worth the stop. This one's even got some, what looks like jasper on it. Anyway, let's look at the rest. Alrighty, so let's take a little peek at just a few of these agates really quick that I just washed off. And then I'll show you some of them in the black light. And yeah. In another separate video, we will actually take a look at all of them individually, but it's going to be a long video because there's a lot of wild detail in these. As I was cleaning them up, I couldn't believe the colors that were coming out and the plumes. Look at that. Look at those plumes and colors and inclusions. Wild. Look at that. It's a mossy, purple, cloudy agate. It's got amazing colors throughout it. Yeah, definitely a very wild location that one day we'll return to. We'll find some more of these really cool little seam agate. Man, this one is the one I showed cleaning a minute ago. It has some really, really intricate banding. Some of it looks, you know, reminds me of the little circles like oolites or algae fossils or something. This very well could be some sort of agatized algae fossil, who knows? Or it's just wild, crazy lace banding. Kind of crazy lace. I'd call that crazy lace-esque. It's got some nice dendrites in there. Look at that little tree. And just a little crazy lace. All right, let's look at these in the black light. So right off the bat, that one, super green. And some of them have some orange as well that gets a little washed out on the camera. Basically, we've got lots of greens. So here I've got a whole bunch of the topaz put into display boxes, and so we'll have another little video showcasing just the topaz and agates. But let's have another little preview of some of the big topaz rocks I brought home that are still in, or the topaz crystals in the host rock. Let's take a look at those and then we'll call it a day. All right, I've got to zoom out for this one because it is the biggest chunk I brought home. It's huge. It's kind of a two-hander, but look at those nice topaz in there. It's got a nice little cluster in it. And I figured, hey, if there's something that good in there, maybe we'll just bring home the whole rock, break it up, and maybe we'll find something else. So that one had a nice little cluster going on in it. And so did a few others here. This little one's got a nice crystal hanging out in there. Looks like it might have a point under the matrix. Oh, that's a nice big thick crystal. In fact, now it's too much going on in there to be facet grade, but it is really nice. And it's on some really pretty druzy. It's got lots of the topaz druzy around there. There's a fracture here, some more druzy. Fracture running right up along there. So you know what? I might carefully try and break this side off and see if there's any more hiding just inside. We'll do that in a separate video. Let's take a look at this one. Okay, had to adjust my lights a little bit, but look at that one. That is a gorgeous little cluster in there. Rather, it's just two well-formed crystals, but there might be more inside or underneath. That could be also a very nice one to break up and play with. But let me show you something really cool about the topaz, which we don't want to do much because they are UV sensitive. They will fade in the light. All right, so I'm going to show you the UV on these topaz really quick and show you how they glow. I chose some tiny pieces just because the UV does make them fade and damages them. But look at that. The colored topaz actually glows. That's something I didn't know before. And then here's a little piece that they said was actually some uranium ore. It is mild on my Geiger counter, just a touch above background, but it's not much, that's for sure. But I said that's a tiny bit of uranium ore in the fluorspar, which is pretty cool. But that's far from all that I've got to show y'all. We've got a whole bunch here we're still gonna go through on the reveal video. Like this really nice one here. That's a really nice topaz crystal. It's very clear, but it's okay. I've got more here I'm still breaking up and working on right now. And then I've even got more over here in some bins that I'm sorting through. Alrighty, that's all I have for this adventure, but I do want to say big thank you to my Patreon members and everyone who's helped me out with live sales and stuff recently. It's because of you that these little adventures are possible. So I know I don't do it enough in my videos, but I want to give a big thanks to each and every one of my Patreon members. So thank you, Gems of Hope, and J&B Rockhounding, Jenny J, Wild Heart, we got Thomas Leha, got Jessica Purdy, got LXR, we got A3 Sky Warrior, Julie Hansen, and Sonia. So thank you all so much for staying on my Patreon, even while things were a little slow. I got y'all some boxes out recently, but keep in mind, there's definitely gonna be some more, especially including little bits of this topaz, some of the agate, which I can't sell as is. I've gotta work it or something before it's really be able to sell, because it is from BLM land. So with all that in mind, I will see y'all soon for part 2 where we do a little reveal and I'll show y'all exactly what I'm gonna send out to Patreon members in the future boxes. Thanks again, y'all have a great day.